Now let's talk about the types of ultra marathons. The first one is road rage. No, I mean road races. I don't know if you really get road rage when you're running. Anyways, the first category is road races. Those are typically on streets, pavement. They can be on dirt roads. It's usually flat. You're not in the woods. It's pretty, open space. They're typically easy and they're called road races for a reason because you're on the road. The next category is trail runs, where they take you through breathtaking wilderness. You'll go up mountains, you'll do switchbacks along waterfalls, you'll summit mountains and be able to look out all over the world like you're God or something. So trails are pretty cool. Also, those terrains are generally technical, dealing with a lot of dirt and roots and rocks and poop, animal poop. So trail runs, they're a different kind of flavor. And then also there's track events where you could people have these events on the tracks where you just run around until, you know, you just run around until you can't stop anymore. And then you figure out how long you've gone. That also kind of coincides with this next category, which is time-based races, where you run as far as you can, like for a set amount of time. So let's say you think you want to run a marathon, you might want to do a timed event, right? And see how far you can get in 6 hours. And if you can get, to your 26 miles easily within six hours, then you can go run a marathon. Or for some of us, overachievers who want to run these longer races, a lot of times we will go do a time race to see if we can actually finish our ultra in the time allotted. So, and then I also like to talk about staged races where, like, for instance, it could be super long distance, like 200 miles, but maybe you do 70 miles one day, and the next day you do 30 miles, and next day you do 50 miles. Staged just means that it's staged. You run the distance during that day, take as much time as you want, and then you go to sleep at night. And then the next day you get up and you do it again. And then at the end of the race, they kind of collect everybody's time and then they figure out who the winners are. And then also there's relay races, which I think is a really good thing to do if you're like really want to test the waters. That way you don't have to run the entire ultra event. You could only run part of it. Also just give you practice, builds up confidence. Again, you're gonna build some camaraderie in the ultra community.